Even with 24 albums, my 24 albums is probably two stars. Yo, that 3 stars is most likely generous. That one guy who gave me 5 stars probably high on drugs. That's the only reason he gave me 5 stars. The other guy was sober. He's like, yo, this shit sucks. Or maybe it was an amateur, an amateur programmer who couldn't figure out how to read the basic instructions, the config file. You faggot. How do you read that shit, bro? How do you fuck that up and you give me 1 goddamn star? How do you do it, homie? What was your lame ass review again? What was it? I need more than just two lame ass reviews. Adult webmaster script, adult password disclosure, the failure, I'm a failure, comes from saving. I'm not a failure, but the failure comes from letting you know too much. I'm saving passwords in a text file with the PHP write function. Yeah, damn straight, homie. That's how we did it. That's how we did that fucking shit. Because, if you're managing the site, who the hell needs to know it? Like it says in the instructions, you need to rename that file to something no one knows.
Instrumental.
You're supposed to rename that shit. Excuse me if you can't read the goddamn instructions. Yo, I'm sorry, homie. But the failure comes back to me for telling you that the saving passwords in a text file with the fwrite function can be read with the URL exploit. It's not an exploit. It's called stupidity. You change that inside, fuckers who think they know so much ain't know nothing at all. But it's my fault. Excuse me, for trying to, make something. And therefore I'll lose 2 stars. That shit should have been 5 stars, homie. 5 fucking stars. That shit should have been 5 stars, not 5 and 1. What kind of world we live in Jesus? What kind of world is it? Where you subject me to be perfect. Where you subject me to burn in my sins. Here we are, we're at the gates of heaven. Yeah, you got 5 stars. I'm pulling it up on the internet. It's 5 stars and 1 stars. And Jesus looks back at me. He's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to believe in you? Are you a 5 star or are you a 1 star? Are you really a rat? Because that's basically what the 1 star says. The 1 star says I'm a rat, and the 5 star says thanks for the so useful software. Jesus looks back at me. Are you a rat or are you useful? You think he's gonna explain? You think he's gonna know PHP, man? How am I gonna explain this? That's probably why I got sent back to try again, because this was confusing. If I would have fixed that password exploit, possibly I could have been in heaven chilling with Tupac. But since I was a dumbass and released it as is, it's like, yeah, I'm hungry for my pizza, so let's zip it up. Half hour, I can get this done in 30 minutes. So we go to CC's Pizza. What the fuck? And this is the whole reason of why I'm rapping. This is the whole reason of why Wadri. Probably buzzing at a 2.5. It's time to take another drink. Yo, I'm done talking about this PHP. You know how upset I get?
Love
just trying to be normal. I'm done talking about that porno shit. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm a reborn virgin. Fuck all you who think fucking 3 stars. Get the fuck out of here, amateurs. It's your problem, not mine. That's life, Yeah, I'll come all my way into your stupid ass world to sign my name because I signed your name with aggression. Because I didn't sign my name soft and smooth. Because I didn't say, yo, to you, but I love Justin Perry because I did it. Maybe, you know, a microsecond too fast. You got to give me a goddamn one review, homie. Because I didn't spend 1 second long enough. So let's just smoke our weed and be slow. Let's just forget about this. Yo, let's go in the back so I can smoke you up. Yo, I would have stopped. If I knew you were the one who was going to cause me all this goddamn damage, I would have stopped my life. I would have bought that plane ticket. I would have, you know, found some weed on the street or whatnot, and I would have smoked your ass up until we were homies. But nah, we ain't homies. Trump does not do well with a 1 star. Trump is 5 stars, and Trump is my daddy. Trump is the father, man. Again, fuck all you say, you CNN, Fox News watchers. Trump, here's my prophecy from my fake ass. Trump will win 2nd term. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Trump will win his 2nd term. To all the no-sayers out there, trust me, I know. And if I'm wrong, then you could just suck my dick and walk the other direction, and we could forget about how you were so right. But, yo, from where I'm from, heaven sent, Jesus didn't know my 5 star between 1 star and be like, yo, this is an error. Can't have a tie. Let's try this again. Let me tell you. Trump already won.
Love Justin Perry. Van Dyke.
Oops.
Instrumental.
So make sure you place your bets on that fake ass Back to the Future from movie Almanac. Maybe I don't want to exploit, you know? One guy called me a rat. Maybe I am a rat, yo. I just told you that Trump's running. And then we got another review that said, yo, this is the best guy ever. And yo, this guy is Jesus. No, I ain't that high. I ain't that much. I'm just living out my second life. That's it, you know? You ain't gotta make it more bigger than it is. I got rejected. That's what that means. It means I was on the dying table waiting to die. My shit got rejected between 2 fucking reviews. 5 star 1, and God got confused. He's like, I'ma be fair. Thank God that he's fair. And let's send you back into hellhole one more time to finish out your affair. And so far, I only see 2 reviews. So I know my position here on Earth. I'll come back either way. So, tell me, what does that mean? How much value do you think that means to me? How much does my life cost? If I'm in that mindset. Let's take one more drink. I'm speaking to the bar who's all listening to me. I walk into a random bar, and so notice, yo, that's the guy who's got 24 albums, and they're like, yeah, let's give him some drinks. let's give him some drinks. I'm like, nah. Right. And the bartender holds up this. He's like, yeah, homie, you want a drink? I'm like, nah. He was like, you ain't had enough yet. Because I'm an expert. This is what I do. So there's like, okay. Yo, this drink is bought for you. I'm like, shit. Yo, so I'm in there with a bunch of new homies. Black, white, Indian, Mexican, and they just bought me another drink. Man. That's the storyline. And that's what I currently believe. And that's how come we will finish this. It's like you can clown me on my acting skills, but there's a level of self-discipline that is present that I think you can agree on that it's a cool story, bro. Cool story, man. Yo, cheers. Thanks for buying me the drink. New friends. And then they're cheering. Yeah. Yeah, they're laughing. My ugly ass face. Give me a chaser, right? Give me a chaser. Before I know it, I got a ice cold glass of Dr. Pepper.
Love Justin
I didn't realize how big of fans they were.
Instrumental.
Dr. Pepper or Pepsi. And now they want to hear more stories. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay yet. You know, just playing it off like I'm a dumbass. Cause these are my new friends chilling at, you know, a new bar. So I can't let down my fans. And this is where the problem starts. This is the downfall. It's like, no, homie, you can't. You can't, but yeah, one more drink. And someone else says, one more drink for the fool. And they're laughing. And the bartender's like playing in it. Yeah, one more drink, man. And, you know, my pocket's full of $2,500 cash. I got a brand new Benz, barely licensed in this pocket, and these people want to buy me drinks. I got a whole studio, and in fact, we got the RF key in my pocket. And if I was so drunk to get, you know, that bitch on my dick, she could easily grab her hands on my belt buckle and unbuckle it all, and then someone else could come in and steal it. Yo, there goes my life. Because we decided to, yeah, let's do it. Let's take that drink. And the bartender's like looking at me slow. And in my eyes, you can say, yes, do it. But on the other side, you know, on the right side, it says, yes, do it. On the left side, it says, nah. You know, it's starting to be to that shit mode. It's like, shit mode. Maybe I shouldn't be here mode. You know, you could display it. But hard telling, you know, I have people read me all day. And they're like, you should have seen your face when I brought up that topic. I'm trying to rewind the videotape to where I'm like, okay, let's play it back. And how was I really feeling? And, you know, that part didn't get caught on camera. So I'm like, oh, shit. You got me again. Huh. You got me again, man. I wasn't alert. The videotape man didn't catch that side of the scene. So they're like, yeah, you need to come back to Hollywood so we can reshoot this scene. One of our camera guy was asleep at the wheel. So I'm like, okay. You know, that was a nice story, but since, you know, it's for the movie, right?
Instrumental.
You know, it's for the paycheck. This is how it buys my kids diapers. If I, you know, I could easily, yo, that shit looks fuller than it was before. Doesn't that look you put too much in there, man. They're like, no, we didn't. That was the same time was last. And I'm already, not tipsy or stumbling, but I'm like, yo, shouldn't it be like here? Like, nah, this is where it is, man. I ain't gonna step on their toes because they're the people who will recommend future bullshit scenes like this. Homie, we gotta redo it. And I'm stepping in there already tipsy with a quarter more poison. All right, here we go. It's like action. Like, man, you don't know about my life. You don't know much about me, but this beer does. And I have a special relationship with this beer. I have a special relationship with you, but especially with this beer. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna step away for a few seconds before we continue this conversation, because I feel whatever you have to tell me will allow me to feel damage control is present. So, hold on, let me drink it. And they were like, cut, print, that was perfect. That was perfect, Justin. Okay, I trust you. It's a long ass message, man. This is where my ride or die comes in. So, yo, I want to read this to you so bad, but I really don't have to, so. But this is where the ride or die part of me comes upon, and she knows it. She knows the ride or die description now, man.
Love Justin period.
And she knows I'm in it for the ride or die.
Instrumental.
And therefore, we ride or die. We are on our way to bed. So we have an hour, 10:30, hour and a half to sit here. Holy shit. So I type LOL. You're good. Love you. Good luck. Now, most husbands would be like, fuck that shit. Let me end this right here and tell you what it is. But my weakness is forgiveness. And my weakness is I trust you. I trust you, man. Trust only goes so far. But I have no reason of concern. You know, just like I come in here in my studio time, I come in here and do my job out of all areas of the day. Say it backward, because only do I ever say that W-E-R-D when I'm high or drunk. That means when she reads it, she will feel a less threatening emotion And I have a problem with other people getting so freaking scared of me that they don't, like, they get so scared of me that they freeze up, man, to a point of personal ruining. And this is how people perceive me, you know, even my mom, even, you know, I think my dad thinks I'm full of shit, but I don't think he really pays attention at all. You know, he don't like my kind of music, so he's definitely not paying attention. So he's probably listening to the people out there who says that I'm a piece of shit, and he's got that attitude. So you know how my life has worked against me. So if you want to take this route in life of being a CEO of a record company, you know, it's basically what it is, but it's laughable at the same time. It's seriously laughable. And I could say I'm making 24 albums at 5 cents a day. I mean, that's all laughable, but we don't advertise. We do not advertise. And let me remind you that Apple, the biggest company in the world, advertises. So it's not like I'm a piece of shit. So it's not like, you know, everything I do here is eating up the dollar. What I do here is quality work. Quality, quantity. And I feel that will save me in retirement, because I'm not trying to produce shit, I'm trying to produce quality. And if you notice shit, that was a weakness on my part, and I will learn. I learn from my own mistakes. God gave me the ability to learn from my own mistakes. And every album we do, like this last album I've listened, CJ024, maybe we shouldn't have compressed it twice. Maybe we shouldn't have compressed it at all. I think we should stop the compression altogether, because when I listen to it on my TV set, I am reminded of, at one point or another, how harsh it is. And even though I used a low preset on the automatic mastering tool, which basically EQs it, it still brought the highs to a high. And I don't know if that's because of my problem, because I got tinnitus already from blasting so loud music through my head. You know, it's hard to tell if it's my problem or not, because my ears are already suffering from minor, I want to say it's not minor, or it is minor, it's not moderate or snore extreme. I got minor tinnitus, where if it's silent, I'll hear the ring. If I got any kind of thing playing behind it, then I'm saved. But I know I got hearing loss. I know that I have hearing damage. And in the early years, I may have not cared, but in this day and age, I don't listen to it as loud. These headphones may not be the best for mastering. However, they are what I'm used to, and if I don't have these headphones on, then everything I do doesn't make sense. So I have to conform to how these headphones sound. It It's not the monitors. These monitors, speakers, these monitor speakers right in front. And I bought these for $180 off of eBay. And let me try and get my camera going. Alright. So these speakers you see with the blue lights, they're Yamahas. I don't know the name, brand, but the Yamaha speakers, man, they're supposed to be studio quality. So I personally believe that whatever I personally hear, despite the tinnitus damage that has been done, is telling me the truth. So there's a lot to learn here. I know that I can't depend on those. They're a start. These headphones are basically something I shouldn't depend on, but they're a start. And that's how Creative Wind Studios really become Creative Wind Studios. That's how a company like me becomes something later in life, because they're trying. We're trying to do what my job title says. I don't even like that description. I don't like being CEO. I hate it. I don't like being in charge of this. I don't like being I don't like being in charge of what I need to be in charge of, man, because I really do like freestyle. And oh, man. Okay, here we go. I don't really know, but the facts is that we are a record company. We are that's the facts. And the part about the facts is that I'm a CEO of a record company. Like, that's way bigger of a job than I ever wanted. I really just wanted freestyle over some beats. That's all I really wanted to do. And that's why I'm here. It's not because of the beats, it's because of the icing on the cake. I could care less about marketing. I could care less about making it EQ fresh. I could care less about so many things about this business, but I have to care about the things I don't care about. And I think personally, silently, that puts a lot of stress on me, because I'm like, well, what kind of person do I need to be to accomplish that? It's like handed down a business. It's imaginary. No matter what its name is, it's still imaginary. Someone had to bring it up from the ground to the top. But I believe enough in this brand to be like, well, I'm willing to change no matter what. And I got my personal support making fun of me. You bring in 5 cents a day, homie. You bring in 2 cents. Ha 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 ha. And I have to defend. I have to be like, nah, you just talking shit. I have to rebound. I have to bounce that shit off like it doesn't affect me, but I still hear it. But I gotta bounce it off like it doesn't affect me. And then, a few days later, I'm like, okay, what do we need to do to change to make their recommendation play within the rules, because it's all about rules. If you ain't got rules, fuck, what happened to my screen, man? If it ain't about rules, yo, I see something happening here, and I notice it. Yo, I'm pretty drunk, and I wish I wasn't, because I'd be a better man. I want to be the best man for my woman. I want to be the best man in this marriage. The reason why I no longer wear this ring, in case y'all wondering, is because it fucks with my mind, man. They be like, in third person sense, be like, yo, my wife, be calling my wife. And then when you start adding that to the equation of my wife, you start adding possession. And I do not want to possess my wife. I want to respect her. I want to trust her. I want to understand her. So the reason I'm not wearing my ring is because I'm learning. I'm learning how to love again. I have given up all of my old traits to relearn what love I'm receiving, what love is. And when I wear my ring, sometimes it's like a huge mind fuck. It fucks with me so much that I'd be like calling you my wife. I'm like, yo, what's my wife doing? What's this? It becomes a part of you. And I believe that when you become married, it's become part of you. And one of my greatest challenges in life is that she's like an opposite of me. She's got ADHD. It has taught me a lot about judging, about who are you. It's taught me a lot about, maybe everything I know is fucked up. Maybe everything I know isn't right. And that's the question I pose myself. And that's where I pause and be like, I am in a midlife crisis because of you. And because of you isn't a bad sign. It's rather an uplifting position. Like, I could be so much better. I recognize I could be so much better. So we are recognizing that who you are is a benefit. And I see that this girl I'm with is a benefit. And that's why I keep on fighting for us. And that's the reason why I haven't called it quits, because I'm not bored. And in fact, much of what I know has been refreshed by who you are as a person. Who you are has gained me information that maybe we need to pay attention to be a better writer. I need to do a better job at what I do, since we talk basically close week to week. We are making week to week videos. At least we all know it. We all know it, man. I do not wait 7 days. I maybe wait 3 days until I make a secure video of who we are. And I pay great attention. I pay high attention to who we are and who we be, because it's sanity. It is what will break me. It is what I will die with. If I lie to you my entire life, my head will remind me that I lied to you all. So I want to be as truthful as I can. Under the influence or not, you're probably hearing the way of things. And this is being recorded from technology. Praise technology, man. I believe in technology. I don't want to say this more than Jesus. Technology has been, I don't want to say this, bigger than the Bible. I wish I didn't say that, man, but that's where I sit solely. Like, technology comes first, and then Jesus comes second. I know that's wrong of me. Sorry. But it's really facts of my life, and all of us have our own facts of life. Would have saved us. Technology saved us. Okay? Saved me. But I really enjoy the discussion of heaven and what it is. And if heaven is real, I haven't got confirmation of it yet. But damn, it sounds so beautiful. It sounds great. It sounds what I need to be at. It sounds everywhere. It sounds like everything. Holy crap, man. I'm buzzing. Buzzing, man. What do? Place yourself in a position of where you're buzzing on the high end. And then pretend that you need to give a speech to 10,000 people. Okay. Pretend you need to give a speech to 10,000 people in the mindset of where you notice that you are high. You notice that you could probably drive home. The probability of you making it home is probably 70%. You could probably still drive at your mindset at 70% and still make it home okay, but there's still a 30% that you would be denied at the gates heavens. Me personally, that 30% is way too high. Wow, man, I'm feeling, I'm buzzing. Maybe that's the word I explain to all of you. And this is basically a podcast of human to human disregard of what we're about. Can I do that? As a human, can I let you in my life as you let me in yours? I think the problem with most of us musicians is that we are introverted, and the majority of extroverts cloud the real position.
Instrumental.
So if I was to rate my drunkenness to you, I'm listening, I'm paying attention. says 6.5, 7.5, 6.5. So 7. So my drunkenness is like at a 7, man. I would not get inside of a car and drive us home. I would not do that to you, and I would not do that to me. Both of us have a huge support group that is not worth losing, and I can tell by every 5 minutes the whiskey is working. So no matter how bad it tastes, it's working, man. So if you can get past the taste, then it works. So when I watch this back later, would I delete the track? God, you know, I'm such a hard ass. I wish I didn't scare people the way I do. Maybe you're just getting a glimpse of what it's... Damn, I gotta take a piss. I signal to my brain, man. Right now that my bladder is closely full. I gotta signal to my brain. That's all it says. I'm a rat, homie. And over here bubbled like I got a piece of shit coming. He take a piss. And over here got... So this is what it's like to be human under superhuman. I live in levels. I wish. I want to say that so many times. I wish. That we are equal. I'm sorry my skin is white. I gotta take a piss, and I feel like I will stumble tonight. I feel like I will. Oh. Maybe, you know, now would be the limit to cut myself off. Like, if I want to make it home, I could probably still drive.
Love Justin Parody.
But no more than this, man.
Instrumental.
I have a sense of what's good for me and what's not. And the side of what's good means that are we cool to drive? It doesn't mean that we are legal to drive. There's two separate things. Me as a smart person would understand that if I was to drive under these conditions, that I have a high risk, like they say in high risk cancer, I have a high risk of being pulled over. But I'm living in my house, so but you know, that thought still reminds me of like, no, you can't drive. This is the moment, like I passed the limit. I would not drive at all. I'm past the limit. I would be like, nah, man, I wouldn't drive. Even if I did, you know, there's a 80% chance that we will make it home safe. However, there's a 20% chance that we be fucked. And I'd be like, yo, I'd be straight up honest with you. You know, I'm constantly doing this. I'm in my own house, not going anywhere, but still, this shit plays on me, man. This shit plays, and it wears on me until you become CEO. This shit plays on you so much. until you're entrepreneur. This shit plays on you so much. You cannot deny it. You be like, stop.
Love Justin Parody.
Be like, I'd rather
Lotto,
wait than
Instagram.